Hello YouTube, welcome back. Vicarian here, or Darcblade, depending on how you know me. We're back with our playthrough of Space Marine, the original Space Marine from 2011. This is part 2. We should be finishing the main story today. So let's get straight back into this. Right, we're on chapter
What can we
10.
expect inside, Inquisitor?
Oh yes, just a few defenses.
What comprises a few, Inquisitor?
Servo turrets, mostly.
Set to eliminate orcs?
Set to eliminate anything with the misfortune to move within their range.
Okay, it's only been a day since I last played this, so hopefully I haven't forgotten how to play.
Lockdown in effect.
Sentry guns ahead.
Now, by the time this has gone up on YouTube, Space Marine 2 should be out. I know some content creators have been able to get a hold of Space Marine 2 early, but at last that is not the case for me. But then again, I am more known for Monster and Warhammer content. Well, we're playing around with Chainsword, we got the Power Axe. Am I still using the Power Axe? Still using the Power Axe. General ammo. Okay. Onwards. For those of you who need a recap, we are on the planet Gaia. We are here because strategic asset Titan absolute, so we can't exterminatus the planet. It is currently experiencing a Orc invasion, which will be hard to shift. And currently we are assisting a Inquisitor who has a potential doomsday weapon to stop said orcs. Okay, rapid fire gets destroyed.
Missile launcher.
No way to move quickly with these guns everywhere. We need to shut them all down.
I like
I can
Sidonus.
do that from the central security room.
Then that is where we are headed.
Not so keen on Leandros, who is stickler to the Codex Astartes, and the Inquisitor's just twirling his mustache right now. We are playing Captain Titus, who has power source for this doomsday weapon attached to his
Lockdown
belt.
in effect.
Ow, 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 ow. Oh, no, 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 stop it! I don't have any orcs here to play as Caparisons. For those of you who don't know, basically one of the mechanics of the Space Marine games is the fact that you can use melee executioners to heal yourself, akin to like how Doom 2016 works. And I'm Come on, team, shoot it. But yeah, at the time of this video, Space Marine 2 should be releasing, or at least the early access version of the game releasing tomorrow, 5 PM my time. So we should be playing through, we'll be streaming that.
Authorization required to implement security protocols.
With the Emperor's
that did not go well. Why am I trying to shoot with a pistol? I could just bring out the last cannon.
Authorization required to implement security protocol.
Give me my full health back. Yeah, so the last cannon took it out in one hit. Alright. Let's continue, shall we? But yeah, the thing with Space Marine 2 is, given its multiplayer nature, we should be doing lots of game nights and such.
The orcs have thrown my duties into chaos. I only get distress calls now. The Xenos are here. The Hablock's on fire. And today, Transmechanic Alaric insisted I contact every single planetary defense outpost. 100 stations. He just didn't want to do it himself. None of the stations picked up. When I told him that, Alaric rushed off. No acknowledgement, no thanks. I suppose even an orc invasion can't change some people.
Extermination
Ultramarines. The logic engine thinks we are escaped Xenos specimens. There is a control panel in the side room. Get me there, and I can shut it down.
I love the fact that yeah, our defense system thinks we are Xenos. You know, even though we've devoted our lives to, you know, purging the Xenos and the heretic mutant.
Level 4 containment. Extermination protocols engaged.
Got bits of orc. You like mushrooms on your pizza? The orcs have you covered.
Authorization recognized. Protocols suspended.
The exit will open shortly, Captain. However, I'm afraid the servo turrets beyond this room remain primed.
You know, I hate to say it, I might replace the melter gun with this rifle for this. Because I don't think the las cannon's gonna... Well, no, I should probably replace the las cannon. No, it wants me to replace... yeah, okay. Okay. Well, I just checked all the other sites, logged in after clearing my cache, remembered the dark mode setting, which is the only site to have not remembered enabled dark mode, denying you the option to enable dark mode. That is a little bit suspicious, Twitch. Why are you misbehaving?
What is kept in these containers?
Specimens needed for my research.
Specimens, cages, operating theaters. This place reeks of Xenos filth.
That is the business of the Inquisition, Ultramarines.
I mean, he does have
This way, Ultramarines!
The Inquisitor does have a point. To know the enemy, to know the enemy, one must study the enemy. Okay. Ooh, loot.
Space Marine recognized.
Kraken bolter. It's basically a upgraded bolter. We haven't seen any of the
The firing core is still active. Excellent.
If this is the firing core, Inquisitor, does it discharge through the whole facility?
No, not precisely. The core actually raises to the rooftop of the facility. That is where the rest of the firing array is located.
we haven't seen any little we haven't seen any of our friends, the greenskins, for a little while. They may not have breached the facility, if I remember correctly.
Alarm. Xenos life force detected.
No, I thought you would turn these off. Oh, back on there. I didn't see one there. Leandros!
Serve the Emperor today. Tomorrow, you may be
He
dead.
sandbagged me. Not only with his flipping disapproval that I don't follow the Codex Astartes, but also... yeah, all the orcs are currently painted purple. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, the orc philosophy is, depending on what colour things are painted, they have different properties. Example, red makes you go faster. Purple makes you more sneaky. What's yellow do? Any more turrets? No, I think we're good.
Xenos detected.
How about new? Who want to be detected? Squeeze me. Okay. Oh. The doors and the turrets have the same sound effects, so I keep getting paranoid. I think one of the most exciting things, and probably a criticism of Space Marine, between this game and the second game, is the environments in Space Marine 2 look like they're going to be a lot more... the environments are going to be a lot more... well, less...
There. The command room is beyond those doors.
And those sentry guns.
Because that's probably one of the biggest criticisms I have of this version. This game is sometimes the environments, they can seem a little bit bland. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, in the Imperium, you know, there are bland environments, of course, in certain areas, like in... Although, I mean, that looks gorgeous. But we are just running around a big factory at the moment. Granted, this is a forge world. Gaia is a forge world, so, you know, it's not going to be... It's not a garden world or something like that, where it's with flower beds and such. I heard Deathwatch, not Deathwatch, Deathwing had really nice environments. Ooh. Oh, no purity seal. The Perrine Furion. I'm still gonna go with the power axe. Fighting with this.
Very good. All the security measures will be down shortly, Captain.
I got my
I'm
melt gun
afraid
back.
they were the only thing keeping the orcs outside, however.
But you will be able to fire the weapon.
Indeed.
We had better do so quickly. This place will be awash with orcs before long.
Of course. Security systems disabled.
Authorization recognized. Releasing safeguards.
Please proceed to the generator room.
Shoot those humans!
The orcs! Our friends are back!
Better crippled in body than corrupt in mind.
Did I shoot a Happy Meal? Sorry, a squig. What? Yeah, honestly, the orcs are just here for a fun time.
All the security measures will be down shortly, Captain. I'm afraid they were the
I'm
only
playing a little
thing
bit
keeping
careless.
the orcs outside, however.
Adeptus Astartes recognized. Full access granted.
Oh, I got to get the loot again. Oh yeah, in regards to the welfare check, I noticed that a little bit too late.
But
Everything.
you will be able to fire the weapon.
Meds, yes.
Indeed.
Pants, yes. Food, yes.
You better do so quickly. This place will be awash
Yes.
with orcs before long.
Of course. Security systems disabled.
Authorization recognized. Releasing safeguards.
Please proceed to the generator room.
Okay, this then. Then.
Here come the orcs.
There's the explosive Happy Meal.
Space Marines! Kill them!
Don't forget the
Place
drink.
the canister into its cradle inside the power core, Captain.
Do we risk exposure again?
Only if you drop the canister. My work began with two simple questions. On that day, my ship had just entered the dimensional limbo of the warp. Most people do not like to think of the warp's true nature. After all, it lets us travel between the stars. But the warp is the realm of chaos. Creatures of absolute evil and absolute power take their strength directly from it. So, I asked my questions. Could I tap into that power? And what could I do with it?
A reminder: the warp is basically the source of space magic. In for those of you who there. So let's not drop the power source.
Very good, Captain. Your time carrying my power source is finally at an end.
You can just hear him twirling his moustache right now.
Stand clear. Psychic Scourge firing sequence commencing. Alarm. Structural damage. Warning. Emergency containment rights commencing.
Damnable thing!
What do you need me to do, Inquisitor?
You will need to manually restart the array alignment. Forcibly, if you must.
Where?
In the firing chamber. Board the lift, Ultramarines.
Aboard.
Captain, you must hurry. The downed orcs have cut the main conduits to the firing tower. You must reconnect the conduits, Captain, or we're facing an overload that will rip this planet apart.
Understood.
I haven't talked about the. This is basically. Leandros is a bog-standard ultramarine. That's why he's kind of wearing well, basic armor when compared to Sidonus here. Space Marines! Let's get the drinking game every time the war boss says Space Marine, take a shot. Or alternatively, when Leandros moans about us not following the Codex Astartes, you can also take a shot. Take your pick. I love how even their freaking PCs and mechanics are sort of like Gothic architecture. Kind of.
Inquisitor, the conduits are reconnected.
Now, proceed to the main control panel.
Okay, onwards. By the way, anyway, chat, how's the stream looking and sounding?
Authorization confirmed.
I don't know, Dark. Stop it. You don't have to do your OCD thing and check every corner for a servo scope.
Primary containment fixture
Ooh,
is
pretty.
engaging. Firing sequence in progress.
What are we gonna do? Shoot the frickin' sun?
Firing now. Alarm.
Look at the spire.
I've been looking for you, Space Marine.
Quick, take a shot.
You've got something of mine.
I don't know what to tell you, boss, but we've kind of used it up.
Why didn't it work?
Damn that Drogon! Never trust the Inquisition!
Stand fast, Ultramarines. We can handle a few orcs.
Space Marine! Was that supposed to hurt?
Chaos demons! How is this possible?
Ah! Ha-ha! You got new friends now, Space Marine!
I freaking love him. Bye, boss. Introducing the Chaos faction, ladies and gentlemen. The big bads, the traitors of the Imperium.
Inquisitor! Get back! How heroic. Drogon!
Served you well, Lord Nemeron.
Traitor. I see. My servant did all that I hoped and more. But he would never have succeeded without you, Captain Titus. Thanks to these brave Space Marines, we have broken through to this reality. the blessed gateway. Clever fool. You seem surprisingly able to resist my touch, Titus of the Ultramarines. And that of the war, which impressed my servant to no end. Ah, you think the Inquisitor a traitor? But Drogon has been dead since before you first met. You have been used by my puppet of flesh and bone. Ah! Ah! I ain't so easy to kill. Ah! Ah!
Everybody loves this, that the Orc Warlord just comes back and flipping starts wailing on the freaking Chaos Warlord.
Emperor, protect us.
We need an exit.
To the lift!
That's one badass Orc. Yeah, I love him. And the way he speaks as well is great. Oh, fucking bloodletters. Anyway, welcome to the party, the faction of Chaos. Which could be considered for being, especially when it comes to Space Marines, the greatest enemy. I think they seem to prioritize traitors and demons and chaos foes above even other Xenos factions and mutants and such. Reason being is obviously the Horus Heresy, which we talked about yesterday, which was related or initiated by the influence of Chaos. So the Space Marines have a huge grudge against Chaos, and especially traitor Chaos Legionnaires or Chaos Space Marines.
Chaos beasts.
And will do anything at their...
Did that
they will
fiend speak truth? Did we cause a Chaos invasion?
Of course we did. His Inquisitor puppet manipulated us from the moment we met.
And before. The false Inquisitor sent the distress call.
I don't think so, Leandros. The man's urgency, his fear. I believe that was the real Drogon, facing certain death.
And it found him.
But not at the Orcs' hands. Somehow the agents of Chaos were already here.
Captain?
Keep moving!
Ow!
To victory!
Owie! Bloodletter demons are very potent in close quarters. But then again, most demons are, as they are more combat orientated, unless you're fighting Zinch, which is another Chaos demon. Chaos god. Honestly, this is your least favourite part of the game. I will say Chaos, unfortunately, are kind of overused when it comes to Warhammer stories. Chaos are normally always the big bad. They normally always show up. They're manipulating things from the shadows. And I think that's what some people's, like you said, Dragoon, it's what some folks have concerns about in regards to the new Space Marine 2. If Chaos are going to show up. Because, one, I don't think Chaos really have anything to do with Tyranids. And I don't think they would really manipulate them and stuff like that. Not like Orcs. Hey Ashen, how you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome to the party where it's Xenos versus Demons versus Space Marines. How you doing? How was your stream? Can we get a shout out? Oh. Orcs, I'm trying to help you for crying out loud. Out of these guys, you've been more entertaining at least. At least you say funny stuff. There we go. Thanks for the shout out for the Emperor.
To the exit! Keep moving!
Come on, we got it. Anyway, we're in the end half of the game. I don't know if, for those of you who have played Space Marine before, you probably know where I am. For those of you who do not know, we are here on planet Garaya, trying to save a Titan, which has turned into this whole conspiracy theory, which has led to an invasion, a chaos incursion, which features demons and traitors. We just came here to fight orcs. Just finished Mega Man.
It's getting bigger. If it gets much larger, Nemeroth can bring his fleet through.
Then we must cut the link between Warp Gate and Tower.
You have a plan.
We use Invictus to sever the orbital spire.
At that range, will the target cannon be effective?
It's time we use the power source to our advantage. To supercharge Invictus. We need to reach that Titan.
Right, we're going to find the Titan at last. Hey Helix, thank you for the follow as well. Welcome in Raiders. You were playing Mega Man Battle Network 5. How goes the purging of the Xenos? The Xenos purging has taken a little bit of a backseat to dealing with the heretic. Which, like I said, I think is normally a priority for Space Marines over... I think, you know, if they had a choice, you know, you could only do one. You could either go for the mutant, the heretic, or the Xenos. I think they would go for the heretics. Audio's a bit crunchy. Ooh, how so? Hang on a minute. Let me double check a minute. I wish I could freaking watch. Not watch my own stream, but because every time I alt tab out, the game audio doesn't work. Might have been in the cutscene. Okay, we seem to have some sort of crackling stuff yesterday. So, I mean, does it sound sort of normal at the moment? I mean, if I just run around and fire and stuff, does it sort of like fire sound normal? Okay, could be something to do with the game then. Okay. Which is a shame. I hope Space Marine 2 doesn't do it. That tomorrow. If it becomes, if it's still not fixed in the next 5 minutes, can you let me know? It seems that it may be happening during cutscene. Right, technical audio issues aside, let's continue with the purging. Oops. To be honest, Titus and the Space Marine games now some of they make the Ultramarines look cooler than they tend to be in the community. I know the Ultramarines kind of get bullied for being sort of like default boys. Ooh, Servo.
Benjamin, something terrible has happened. Your mother, my Juliet, we got caught in an orc ambush. They called it your sister. She was screaming, and your mother threw herself at them. They laughed, Benjamin. The worst sound I've ever heard.
A demon killed Inquisitor Drogon and then possessed his body.
But why?
And they broke
Alone, there was no way the demon could get the power source past 1 million orcs. It needed help.
And we obliged.
I was deceived. I am responsible for chaos breaking through to this world.
Gotcha. So many audio sources going through, but good on Titus for taking responsibility. He was the commanding officer, you know, to be honest. So, you know, weird sound bug, yeah. What is your favorite chapter of Space Marines? I'm torn between 3 chapters. The first, when I was a early teen, what got me into Space Marine were the Blood Angels, so I always have a soft spot for the Blood Angels, but in terms of favourite, they're kind of torn between the Blood Ravens and Dark Angels. I wish the Dark Angels would let the frickin' Fallen thing kind of go. What about you? But what about yourselves? I was going to say, what?
Genetic scan complete.
Ooh, Iron Halo.
Adeptus Astartes. Full access granted.
Okay, Iron Halo provides you an unmodified save of 4 or above. Blood Angels are your jam. Hell yeah! I really do like the Blood Angels. When in the multiplayer of this game, in the multiplayer, I'd often paint my Space Marine as the Death Company. You didn't see them often, but the Blood Angels Death Company, which are Blood Angels that are completely black.
In my exhausted musings, I let my guard down. Something a psyker should never do. My desire, my psychic will, reached out into the warp, and the warp reached back. A spark of warp energy appeared before me, tentative, flickering, and powerful. I felt it batter my psychic shields. My shock was absolute. I lost focus. The spark disappeared. I knew I had to get it back.
Chaos Space Marine time. We also have Chaos. We have also flipping cultists.
Ultramarines, attack!
Oh, no, I'm too far away for that. Can anyone answer why did they change from Chaos Space Marines to Legionnaires? In terms of, you know, how you describe it. I should probably remove some of you guys because you'll start shooting me in the back. Yeah. Kill the Space Marines. Death Company are great. Yeah, they get the flashback. They get the Vietnam flashbacks of Sanguinius, and then they go insane. Aren't the Blood Angels? The Blood Angels are getting a new codex at the time of this video, if I remember correctly. Yeah, the Iron Halo provides a shield, a bigger shield. Always used to use Iron Halos, but then again, like we were talking in the last stream, I haven't really played since 8th edition. I'm a little bit out of the loop when it comes to tabletop stuff. These living error.
Captain, duty requires that I put voice to my concerns.
No, don't complain.
You held the unshielded power source again, Captain. And again, you emerged from the exposure unscathed.
We're playing a drinking game. Every time the war boss says Space Marine or Leandros moans about the Codex Astartes,
that those in league with Chaos can withstand the warp's touch.
You forget yourself, Ultramarine.
Leandros, I do not take this warp resistance lightly. But the search for answers must wait until after we deal with this Chaos invasion.
What if that is too late?
Leandros, enough. We need to keep moving.
Why we take a shot whenever Leandros starts moaning. It is not your place to question a flipping superior officer, Andros, without clear evidence. To be honest, you do not have. You have suspicion, yes, sure. Build that once we are out of this. Sorry, I'm sure there's a big of it. You have a huge Grey Knight army. My biggest... I'm going to sound heretical for saying this, but my biggest army is the Tau.
Send a runner to the depot at position Alpha. Let's go.
You're not leading this raid.
Of course I am.
Lieutenant, we need you in one piece. Let's face it, you're holding us together out here, and if you get...
Oh no, did I move too far away? Did I cut that off? Leandros has no sense of priorities. He's concentrating too much on the what-ifs instead of obvious chaos invasion right in front of him. Correct. Yes, yeah. And yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, you have a great... Oh, you have... Yeah. To be honest in that, like, I'm doing it again. Where is it? The, my Tau army are like the only army that I have kind of fully painted. The rest are kind of like halves and halves, with some of them being painted and some of them not. By the way, there was a cutscene there. Did the audio get a little bit chunky? Yeah, I think we all died in the... If we were all taking shots with Leandros and... Spice Marine, get off my ship! Okay. Yeah, there's one thing about Space Marine 2 that I hope Space Marine 2 does... Well, I think it's going to expand on the environments, make them look a little prettier. Some of these ones look a little bit empty, but then again, this game was released in 2011. Ow! Cultists everywhere.
War portal!
Kill the weak!
Brothers, attack!
The traitor Marines, they can take so much punishment. Anyway, we should talk a bit about Chaos. Basically, Chaos, for those of you who don't know, are divided into 4 gods currently. You have Khorne, which is the god, well, it's pretty much god of war. Basically, blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne. It gets off on murder, death, chaos, war, all that kind of stuff. The demons you see me fighting at the moment, not these human guys, but the red demons are related to and spawn from Khorne. They're called Bloodletters, specialized in close and melee combat. And are a nightmare to deal with sometimes. On the tabletop, they are freaking powerful when it comes to their melee combat, so you want to try to avoid that as much as possible, as they will tear you and rip you apart in seconds should they manage to reach your position, regardless of if you're a Space Marine or not. The other gods you may have seen in other games, Zinch, for example, the god who looks like a big bird thing. By the way, Khorne, he kind of looks like a Bloodthirster from Lord of the Rings to a degree. Or at least his greater demon does, which the greater demons, if I remember correctly, are kind of sort of pseudo based off of their whatever their god is. If you're not covered in blood while fighting, what's the point? Well, the thing about Khorne is it doesn't matter where the bloodshed comes from, whether it comes from its own followers or its enemies. As long as there's blood and skulls, it's happy. But anyway, moving on to Zinch, who looks a bit like a big kind of bird thing, like a Skeksis from... Oh, Imperial Guard.
Help us! Demons! Demons! Where are they all coming from?
Don't think about it.
Guardsman, report.
My Lord Space Marine. They were on us almost immediately.
Lieutenant, Captain Titus, are you there? This is Lieutenant Mira. This whole planet has gone mad.
The forces of chaos are invading this world. We must get to the Titan and destroy that warp gate.
I know what route to take. I deployed troops to man outposts between the Calcus facility and Bastion Primus. From there, you can access the rail network and cross to Manufactorum Ajakis.
Understood. I will meet you there.
Back to Ajakis we go. But yeah, Zinch is big bird demon, looks a bit like a Skeksis that is kind of, well, a little bit more formidable, shall we? Zinch is the Lord of Change, basically all about manipulation, magic, so on and so forth. You can come across Zinch enemies in games such as Bolt Gun, which we may play again one day on stream. You then have Nurgle, the grandfather Nurgle, which is basically got a death and disease. That being said, it is considered the most, I don't want to say empathetic, but I can't think of a better way to put it. It is considered one of the kindest Chaos Gods. That's putting it lightly. Kind in a Chaos God is not putting it lightly. Anyway, the demons of Nurgle, all about like disease, stuff like that. The plagues, so on and so forth. But the thing with Nurgle is Nurgle's followers are pretty much immune. Oh damn it! Are pretty much immune to Nurgle's quote-unquote gifts, which is what he calls the disease. And then finally you have Slaanesh, which in the Warhammer 40k universe was brought upon by the Eldar. Slaanesh is all about excess and pleasure. It's referred to as the Prince of Pleasure. It's a god that, you know, whilst it's portrayed kind of in bog standard media as the god of kind of, well, sex, drugs, rock and roll, but it's more than that. Like I said, Prince of Pleasure and excess. You can find pleasure in anything, whether it be flipping food, money, wealth, murder, violence. You know, whatever you take pleasure in, it will kind of turn up to the nth degree. You enjoy painting Warhammers, for example. You're painting your miniatures, and you're under the.
If a job is
Did that rocket
doing,
just kill me?
It's worth dying.
Whoops-a-daisy. You enjoy painting miniatures. You're under Slaanesh's kind of influence, lessons, and that. You paint your first miniature. Great, fantastic. Get a huge kick out of it. Paint another one. Kick's not so good. So you have to paint another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. And each time you got to try something new and make it better and better and better and better and better and better and better. And that's how Slaanesh works. It's basically a huge kind of. So when it comes to things like murder and warfare and stuff like that, you're always looking for that next high, you're always chasing the next high, and that is what Slaanesh is about. Slaanesh's demons do have a little bit, they are on the kind of sexualized side of things. So that is one reason why Slaanesh gets portrayed as the god of sex and drugs. Slaanesh also kind of is it's one of the uncomfortably good-looking kind of demons and chaos gods. But yeah, I hope that brief rundown of the chaos gods was adequate enough. There is a lot more in-depth information about chaos out there, and they are a huge faction in their own right. There is one other aspect of chaos I should talk about, which is chaos undivided, which I believe is technically what we're fighting over here. These guys, I believe, are Chaos Undivided. I could be wrong. Chaos Undivided basically don't pick sides. They kind of see all chaos gods the same, and chaos as an entity is kind of to be worshipped. Chaos Undivided normally include demons in their armies from all of the Chaos gods, not just one of them.
Space Marines! Smash those Space Marines! Brace for hawk charge! Smash those Space Marines!
Ow. Holy moly, I am getting my ass kicked. But yeah, like I said, hopefully I explained the basics of the Chaos Gods and such.
It's a fight now! Yeah! Again! Shoot me again!
Ah, an Orc Capri Sun. All aboard, brothers.
An Orc invasion, and now the tender mercies of Chaos heretics. I'm surprised the place is standing at all.
Yep, that pretty much sums up Warhammer, to be honest. It's like a cluster of flipping... yeah.
How can we face them? The legions of chaos.
Trooper, get yourself together right now!
Yes, Mom.
Failing
The
the
other
leadership
platoons
test.
are going to fall back towards the bastion. Hold this position, or they'll be cut off. Greetings, Ultramarines.
Hello.
What is your situation, Lieutenant?
As well as can be hoped, considering we are surrounded on all sides by the enemy horde. We're heading back to the command post, Captain.
Shoot those humans!
Yeah! Stick bomb! Kill them all! Takes more than that to kill them all! Kill the Space Marines!
The thing about the Darker boys, or the Shooter boys, is they damage you a lot, but they don't take much health off. The Rocket boys do though. So it's a little bit misleading sometimes. Like,
Kid, shoot those humans!
I love how they're rockets.
Smash those Space Marines! It's got humans to kill!
I am gonna miss the Orc talk when the Tyranids come. I already missed the Orc talk when the flipping Chaos are around. Oh, did I not play that? Whoops, daisy.
Benjamin, something terrible has happened. Your mother... My Juliet. We got caught.
I want to be strong, to say everything's all right, but it's not. The dead are everywhere. Stinking, rotting. We burn our bodies where we can, but the fire attracts more orcs. If you stop and think about the billions dead here, you'll go mad. But no matter where you go, you find the people of this world. All dead. All waiting for help that never came.
Assume that's the one. Could be wrong. But I love this game. For 2011, this was... I just loved it. I mean, comparing it to today's game, yeah, it does lack a polish. I also found that the game was kind of, I don't want to say cruelly received.
Once again, you fight the orcs.
Not for long.
Space Marines!
it was truly received, if I remember correctly. The gaming journalist sites didn't really. I hear a Happy Meal explosives on it. Gotta clear the orcs out. Move up. Come on, get me, Spice Marine. Oh no! Barn door, barn door! I should probably go help.
Okay. There's a lift over here.
Damn, we're going through the bolt gun ammo really quickly though. Can't really change out the bolter.
Well met, Mira.
Jonah, I half expected to find a demon chewing on your bones.
Well, they'd spit me right out.
Make your report, Jonah.
The Greenskins have been pressing us hard, both down here and at the Bastion proper.
Get ready to fall back to the Bastion. Do not engage Chaos forces directly until I get reinforcements down here to back you up.
Aye, Lieutenant.
Aye, aye, Lieutenant. I was talking about something a little while ago before we kind of started. I can't remember what it was.
Captain Titus, this way.
I was obviously talking about the talking about chaos demons. Nope, train has left the station. Now, but out of the Chaos Gods, I will say that Slaanesh has had the least representation when it comes to... Nurgle has been featured in... when it comes to Chaos in games like, for example, Chaos Gate. At least the 2018 version? I can't remember when it came out. Dinch has been featured in games like Bolt
This
Gun.
is Bastion Primus. We're under heavy assault. The orcs are back, and they cut power to the sentry guns.
All of them?
They took out the generator. We couldn't defend it against such numbers. We had to fall back.
The Ultramarines and I are almost at your position. Mirror out.
They took out the generator. They probably looted it for parts.
With my psychic abilities, I had drawn energy from the warp. If I could summon it again, contain it, control it, then perhaps I could use it to defend the Imperium. So, I made another interstellar journey through the warp. Barely daring to hope, I lowered my psychic defenses and willed the energy to return. And it did. I captured the spark in a containment device and marveled at its potential. My work could now begin.
The Drogon, Inquisitor Drogon, definitely. It's almost like it from a place of good, he unleashed. Normally, how it goes, to be honest. At least, you know, well intentions normally lead to catastrophe.
Genetic scan complete.
Plasma gun.
Access authorized.
Change it. Thing is, I'm not that big on the plasma gun, if I'm honest. Oh, I've got to freaking have a listen to that one. Hang on a minute. Got no idea which one.
To say everything's all right.
With my psychic ability on that fateful journey through the warp, in my exhausted musings, I let my guard down. Something a psyker should never do. My desire, my psychic will, reached out into the warp, and the warp reached back. A spark of warp energy appeared before me, tentative, flickering, and powerful. I felt it back to my psychic shields. My shock was absolute. I lost focus, and the spark disappeared. I knew I had to get it back.
It's been 3 days since Alaric died. The orcs...
Oh, I'm never going to be able to work out which one it is. But, yeah, a lot of the backstory is...
Orcs, always more.
More greenskins!
Orcs, always more orcs. This is the thing is, when it comes to... Orcs. They're non-stop. They're like a plague. You can't get rid of them. Same with Tyranids.
Stand your ground! The Ultramarines are here!
Let me grab the Vulcan for a second. I really like the animation of just tearing off the turret. Because normally humans can't use the Vulcans and such in its normal kind of... Humans can't use a Vulcan like this. That's because we're a space marine. We could just use the heavy Vulcan, sorry. Like a freaking moving turret.
Kill the space marine!
Why we need the sentry guns. There aren't enough of us to hold this position without them.
Lieutenant, the central outpost is under attack.
Tell them we're on our way.
Move out, brothers.
Okay, hopefully. Get on here. Oh, yes. No. No time. No time. Move on, Brooks. Oh no, I'm sorry, Dragoon.
We need those
I can suspect
guns.
why, but I'm not going to talk about it too much in it.
If you continue on, you'll find it at the end of our fortifications.
I will contact you once I have restored power. Brothers, the guardsmen will need your help until the guns are reactivated.
We will hold the line, Captain.
Oh, heavy plasma. Maybe we'll get to it. no further comment. Yeah, if it's what we talked about in the past stream, then I think I know what it is.
I moved too slow. I got shot in the gut.
Surprised you guardsmen survived that. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my
Kill the Space Marines!
damn, I'm burning through my ammo quite fast. You're the issue. Hey Elstad, how you doing? Welcome to the Space Marine playthrough, where we're going through the stories of the original Space Marine. Oh, that's what happens when you let too many orcs get on top of you.
You may be dead.
By the way, for the record, I am playing on the hardest difficulty. just a heads up. That's why I'm being cautious. And that's, to be honest, on the harder difficulties, almost like when it came to the harder difficulties as well on the when it comes to the harder difficulties on on the multiplayer co-op stuff is ranged weaponry performs normally better on the harder difficulties, as you don't run the risk of kind of in the face of
Kill the Space Marines!
Oh, stop moving. There we go. Happy lurking, and I hope you enjoy your dinner. Hey Alina, how you doing? Mods, perform the Astartes maneuver. Thank you. I appreciate you.
You're gonna die, Space Marine!
You're gonna die, Space Marine! That was actually a really cool death animation. The thing is, if we hadn't performed the follow-up attack, the Orc probably would have survived pulling the axe out of his head. Put the generator back on.
Lieutenant Mira, the generator is at full power.
It's working. The sentry guns are back online. Captain, your men are near an access point to the rail network. My guardsmen will point the way. Another gateway is close to your position.
My thanks, Lieutenant.
Okay, the sentry gun short. What were the sentry's guns called again? Were they called scorpions or something? In the older game, in the older tabletop game. Leave them to it.
Here we are, my lord.
Carry on, Guardsman.
Sidonis to Captain Titus. We are running into orcs down here. Nothing like above, though. Just enough to be an annoyance. We will be there soon.
Understood.
Okay. I didn't realize we got split up, if I'm honest. Great. Do I switch out? No melter guns? Oh.
Still don't think this is a good idea.
It's not your call, is it? I say this is our best chance of taking the gun.
But a nighttime assault.
Have some faith, Samson. In the dark, we might catch those orcs off their guard. Unless they've...
Unless they what? They got melter. They got sneaky booty. Oh!
You think you can walk out of here with that sparky thing? I'm Boss Grimskull! This whole planet is mine! Whoa!
You've been at my heels for long enough, Orc. This ends now.
That's right! Cause I'm gonna kill you, Space Marine! Damn you me! Stand still so I can kill you!
Ah, I can't see!
Space Marine! That does it, Space Marine!
Ah, my eyes! God, they're all coming in. Ow!
Kill them, Space Marines! Space Marines! so much trouble, Space Marine!
I just love the way they speak. I really do love the way he speaks. The mute. Any more ammo?
Get away! Get away!
Gonna fall down?
I ain't finished with you yet, Space Marine! But I am finished with you, Orc.
'07's in the chat. Boss Grimskull was... You were the greatest of all. Honestly, he was such a flipping... It does suck a little bit that his spotlight was stolen by Chaos.
The damned Orc is dead.
Finally, some good news.
This rail line will take us directly to the Titan Manufactorum.
The faster the better. Those orcs slowed us down.
And gave Nemeroth time to prepare his invasion. We must get to the Titan and destroy that warp gate.
All aboard the space train.
Captain Titus, the orcs are running scared. What's happened?
The captain dealt with their war boss once and for all.
We have a chance now.
Bolster your defenses. The demon host will not be so easy to frighten off.
Good luck, Titus. All our hopes are with you.
He wanted to cut the orc's head off and have it run around with, have it run commentary for the rest of the game. Yeah. You gotta deal with those spiky boys, Space Marine.
This section reports 5,302 workers absent.
5,000 workers are not at work. Quick, call in the people who took time off.
Recognized. Full access
Ultramarines,
granted.
this is Princeps Enoch aboard Titan Invictus.
This is Captain Titus. What is the status of the Titan?
My crew and I are aboard Invictus, but she's immobilized. You will need to activate our berth's backup generator to release the mooring clamps.
Understood.
Okey-dokey. I think this is just giving you every single weapon in pick and choose. Except for heavy weapons. Doesn't give you heavy. Although the last cannon is a heavy weapon. It's surprising that we get the last cannon as a heavy weapon. The others, they're restricted to turrets. Don't know if that's going to be the same for the Space Marine 2. I think you just kind of get whatever you want. So if you're like a Devastator Marine, you'll get to pick whatever flipping heavy weapon you want or desire. Hang on, cultists, I'll put you in a moment. The Emperor's Wrath is currently looking for some secrets. I know I shouldn't be hovering. Question! Here's a question for chat. So, we have las cannons, the Imperium, which fire red. Why do the cultist las cannons fire in green? I assume they're las cannons.
Target kill! Renegade attack! Grenade, move!
With my psychic abilities, I had drawn energy from the warp. I found a planet where I could work unobserved. A remote forge world. The Adeptus Mechanicus gave me free rein when I told them I was developing a weapon with a new, unorthodox energy source. They know the Xenos will soon choke humanity out of the galaxy. If my weapon will help keep our species alive, they will not ask questions. Desperation cuts through bureaucracy.
Mm-hmm. The most ridiculous thing you learned about the Imperium Navy is that they have these massive guns, macro guns, instead of having a mechanical loading mechanism. They have thousands of slaves hand loading these multi-ton shells, the breach, and then having hundreds more of those slaves manually pull back and releasing and firing. Just, the Imperium is so backwards. And I understand being cautious of technology, but god damn. Give me the heavy bolt. There we go. Rip it off this freaking tripod. Thing is, you can run with the heavy bolt. There, you can't run in this. That's beyond. Right, we'll have no more of those summoners. Very much. Oh, they got las cannons. No wonder I'm taking so much time.
Target acquired! Chaos Gunner! Out to the range targets.
I was kind of hoping that he would be on the same level as I could access. Get some health back. Okay.
Hard work occupies the body and distracts the mind. It is a noble and worthy thing.
Hard work does distract the mind. We'll give them that. There are only a few times I found Chaos interesting. The most over-the-top moments was Castigator Titan, AI Titan, that failed the Chaos and fired demons out of the cannons. My god, it fires demons!
Experimentation with the warp energy is proceeding rapidly. I no longer need to travel into the warp to pull more energy into this dimension. But I am encountering unexpected activity. I was naive to think that my incursion into warp space had gone unnoticed. Something has taken an interest. When I manipulate the energies, I feel a presence pushing against my psychic defenses, testing me.
What did you expect? You're playing with the warp. The warp is like knocking on flipping Mr. Smith's door and not expecting him to get angry when you run away.
For their shifts, despite the emergency.
I know that analogy was odd, but you know, the warp is home. It is. Right. Will we do this? Give me a second, everyone. Right. Let's wake this sleeping giant.
That did it, Ultramarines. If you can release our mooring clamps, we can bring devastation to the invaders. The renegades have it well guarded.
Understood.
Weapons. Like I said though, I never really got super into the Titan kind of side of things. I mean, even the space sort of combat and such, I never really got super into space in Warhammer 40,000. Although I'm not gonna lie, Battlefleet Gothic and Battlefleet Gothic 2 actually looks really fascinating.
Spill their blood!
Come here, you. Oh shit! Oh fuck, I'm dead.
Every traitor falls before you.
Last cannon on a freaking little cultist. That's pretty much the same as a guard.
Space Marines! Prime target! I will feed you to the dark gods myself,
Wait.
That elevator will get us to the mooring clamp controls.
I will take care of the clamps. You and Leandros get the doors to the Manufactorum open.
Understood, Captain.
No bitching, Leandros. That was a... was that an Exalted Champion? I can't remember. When it came to the tabletop game as well, Chaos weren't exactly the most interesting to me personally. I enjoyed Space Marines, of course. I had most favorite chapters. Power, obviously, I had a big love for. Love the orcs because they're so goofy. Tyranids, I thought, or nightmare fuel, so I really appreciate Tyranids. So glad we're getting them in space.
I needed to test the warp device's capabilities. Running the Titan Manufactorum with it, or rather with the power source, provided a convenient opportunity. The tech priests are practically giddy with its success. But this is a trivial accomplishment. I am impatient to begin testing the warp device's psychic attributes. I'm just waiting for the live cargo to arrive.
Live cargo? Is that those specimens that were in the green jars back in the laboratory?
In the glorious machine.
Okay, we just got the ammo back. Right, off we go.
Enoch, I have Inquisitor Drogon's power source with me. We must use it to supercharge your weaponry.
The power source? The rites involved in using it safely. Only the High Fabricator himself.
Unless we act now, an entire Chaos fleet will hang over your Forge world.
Understood.
I'm glad he sees more sense. Gandros, who doesn't see what the threat right now. Float drones, which are linked to Nerd. By the way, for anyone who is his comment section on YouTube or in chat, for those of you who don't really...
Weapons authorization confirmed. Ultramarines chapter. The Emperor be with you, Space Marine.
Oh, can't I change the normal bolt for the storm bolter? Thanks. Storm bolter is when when the normal bolter is not good enough. But anyway, for those of you who aren't really in, into Warhammer or really know much about it, has this playthrough or the games themselves? I know I've been prattling on about the lore a lot.
Mooring clamps released. Invictus powering up now.
My battle brothers will have the gates open shortly. Maneuver Invictus close to the topmost gantries. I am coming aboard.
Yes, Captain.
Yeah, you don't want to. You want earphones on when that thing's on fire. Yeah, I know I've been prattling on about the lore, and I know it's a little bit too much to take in at times because there is much. But I hope it's been alright. It's been fascinating enough. Maybe it might spark your interest. Yeah, they are. Yeah, we're definitely fighting Chaos Undivide. The fact that they had horned demons and machinery. Not Zinch, Nurgle. What those drones are. Kind of all.
Lock it down! A demon is in the labs!
Authorization required to implement security protocols.
Drogon, Inquisitor, Ordo Xenos.
You can't run, human.
Repeat authorization. Speak clearly.
Drogon! Inquisitor! Ordo!
Let's poke it with a stick and see what it does.
Enoch, I have a target for you. The orbital spire.
Spire? But Captain, it is a masterwork of the machine god.
It is feeding energy into the warp gate above it. If we are to stop this invasion, the spire must fall.
I understand.
must I bring the power source?
Travel across the armature to the starboard side, Captain. I will open a maintenance apse for the volcano cannon.
Protocols suspended. Access authorized.
The apse is below you, Captain.
Me? Oh, you guys gonna...
To the attack!
Leap down to the walkways around the volcano cannon, Captain.
Ducky.
Power source successfully integrated.
Target the orbital spire.
Target acquired.
Firing now.
Sire, preserve us.
Alarm. Ejecting power core. Shutting down all systems.
Captain, all systems are overloading. Did it work?
Invictus performed admirably, Enoch. The warp gate is closing.
Thank the machine god.
Shutting down all systems.
Hey, team. Fireworks.
That's done it, Titus.
But Nemeroth and his demon host still roam free.
Though he is trapped on this world.
And all the more desperate to recover the power source. We must get it to safety, old friend.
Good news on that front. Lieutenant Mirror reports that the Liberation Fleet has entered the system. The Inquisition will surely have sent agents with the fleet, Captain. Perhaps we can return the device to them.
The Inquisition has already failed to stop its exploitation by Chaos. No one must use the device, Leandros, ever again. Contact Lieutenant Mira, and have her divert a Valkyrie here to pick us up.
Yes, Captain.
I suppose putting a bolt around through that damnable power source is out of the question.
Too risky. We could open another warp gate, for all we know. Upon our return to Macragge, I will confide it to the chapter master and his librarians.
And until then?
My most trusted brother will bring it to our strike cruiser and seal it in the armory. Get this damn thing secured, Sergeant.
As quickly as I can. What will you be doing while I run this little errand?
There are still thousands of traitors and heretics on this world. I intend to drastically thin their ranks.
Lieutenant Mira's Valkyrie is on its way, Captain.
Excellent. We make for the landing pad. And watch for the Chaos Lord's forces.
Okay. It's weird. Sometimes Space Marines are portrayed in various ways. I mean, I guess they are human to a degree in that. Some are zealot as hell. Kind of look down on like how the average human. You do get empathetic kind of Space Marines. Salamander's been very high in empathy. The Donus, and especially Titus as well, definitely see Guardsmen and stuff.
There! Retrieve the warp device.
Sidonus, get to the landing pad.
Aye, Captain.
They
the hell? Where did you guys come from?
These traitors are determined, and this landing pad does not offer much cover.
Worry, Sidonis, we're coming. We are here, brother.
Sidonis! At last! No! Such a pretty bauble, hiding such immense power. This device is a gift from the Chaos Gods. It holds the key to my evolution, to my ascension to immortal demonhood. My armies will spill humanity's blood across the stars. You continue to resist my touch. Only a deep connection to the warp can explain this. Will you be joining us soon, brother?
Poor Sidonis.
I couldn't reach him in time.
Sidonis died as we all should. In righteous battle. Do not give in to grief, Leandros. Turn your thoughts to vengeance. Nemeroth will pay in blood.
Big fan. I need more ammo, brother. Cover me.
Get ready, targets! For the destroy them with fire!
Uh-oh, this is risky. Risky business. But poor Sidonis. He's like... him and the Orc War Boss were kind of like two of my favourite characters.
Mira here. Valkyrie on approach.
Here comes. Hi, Lieutenant. Yeah, they got away with the powers.
Captain Titus, we're ready to transport you.
The Sergeant.
That traitor lord murdered him. Nemeroth killed Sidonus for the power source. You said the Inquisitor's work was heretical, Leandros. You were right.
What do you mean?
Nemeroth plans to use the power source to trigger his transformation into a demon prince.
Abomination!
How can we stand against such a creature?
I will kill Nemeroth when he's most vulnerable. During the transformation. Safeguard Sidonus until the apothecary arrives. Then join the Imperial attack.
Going alone is suicide. Or worse. We know the enemy takes great interest in your connection to Chaos.
Do you fear my falling to Chaos?
Of course not. Whatever lies behind your resistance, it can only be to the enemy's favor.
Why? Perhaps this resistance can get you close enough for a killing blow.
I will destroy Nemeroth with skill and steel, or die trying. If this resistance comes into play during battle, so be it.
So be it.
I like how Titus snapped back there and kind of put Leandros in his place a little bit.
I must reach the orbital spire.
Farewell, Captain.
And also it could be argued, especially in given that resistance is the. By the way, I hope the sound hasn't been kind of too crackly on all the cutscene. Made me very disappointed. But we're approaching the.
Hard work occupies the body and distracts the mind.
We're in the final.
Stench of aliens permeates this facility, but it is tolerable because it represents progress. I acquired specimens for experimentation. Orc, Tau, Eldar. Even a Tyranid Lictor, which nearly caused a revolt among my tech priest allies. I designed the weapon to use the warp energies to target the weak points in the Xenos brain and rupture them. That is the tidy theory. When I put it into practice, however, the specimen's head explodes. Distasteful, but effective. The weapon works.
Oh, the cultists are turning into demons. Ow!
position!
I am sure I saw another legionnaire around here. Okay, is that it? Are we good? Oh, we're going this way. If in doubt.
Captain Titus, the Liberation Fleet is in orbit. Fresh troops are landing, preparing to assault the orbital spire.
It may be severed, but it's still the enemy's strong point.
The fleet is preparing an all-out assault.
Their attack will not be enough to stop the forces of chaos.
I know. Good luck, Titus.
Okay. 16.5 hours to go, so hyped. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I will be streaming it tomorrow as well, the Space Marine 2 when it access launch. Like I said, the even though I applied for it with Focus Home Interactive, they didn't quite. Oh. So I unfortunately didn't get an early access because I know some content creators are playing it now, but I think most fans want to experience it for themselves, kind of thing. Which is, you know, backwards of these saying, considering that I'm streaming it and such.
Ultramarines targets! To the slaughter! Burning fire! Destroy the weak!
Oh my god.
Targets! Kill the loyalists!
Don't bolt, I forgot how long it takes to reload.
Loyalist scum!
Filthy traitor. You know what, a plasma pistol to... I must have rolled really poorly to kill in one hit. Plasma pistol. But yeah. I think after tomorrow and that, more people will be willing to watch. And I know with the content that I have planned is, yeah, I'm going to play through the story and whatnot, but there is also going to be a lot of multiplayer stuff, and streaming it on Twitch is also play with people, play with friends and viewers and such. And that's the plan and what the goal is. Space Marine 2. I would have done it with Space Marine 1 if this game had come out in a position where I am now, where I'm actively kind of like streaming and Legionnaires and Chaos Space Marine. Nice. Okay. Not going well for the Imperial Guard. Astral.
Safe from you, demon.
You will tell me after you're dead.
Oh dear. So, even though Inquisitors act, Inquisitors, they act like all powerful and stuff like that. But in reality, they can. Oh my god, I am freaking almost dead.
To war!
Yep, pretty much it. I was going to say Two Wings. Has the, out of curiosity, have all the cutscenes had crackly or funky or something going wrong? Going. Oh yeah, it is this way. Okay, thank you.
Ultramarines, this is Captain Titus.
Captain Titus, Thunderhawk Lance of Jove is at your disposal, Captain.
I must reach the orbital spire. Tell your pilot to make his approach.
Yes, sir.
Thunderhawk. For those of you who played Power Wash Simulator, there is a Thunderhawk in that game that you get to clean. But it's a Blood Angel one, not a... Hey, Blood Ravens! This is another Space Marine chapter.
Blood Raven Squad Corvus reporting in, Captain Titus. We joined the Liberation Fleet at Bakar, along with a squad of Black Templars.
Unleash the fury you showed in the Aurelian Crusade. And we will be glad to have even a few Blood Ravens with us.
You may rely on that, Captain.
Then join the forces driving into the demon host, and stop any enemies trying to follow me up the orbital spire.
None shall find us wanting.
Honor and glory, Blood Raven.
Reloading! Purge the heretics! Beware that grenade!
Okay, let's move up.
Attack!
Reloading!
Fungus everywhere.
Brothers! Forward!
Oh yeah, thanks to Koi. The Invictus campaign, if I remember correctly, isn't that the main event of Dawn of War? Because Dawn of War, I think one of the original Dawn of Wars kind of came out close-ish to the release of Space Marine. No, it was Dawn of War 2, I can't remember.
Do not stop! Reloading! Live grenade!
What's a pain in the butt? I mean, I know the Bloodmen. Or are you on about Space Marines being a pain in the butt? Now we got a whole freaking another chapter of them have shown up. Also the Black Templars, who are the ones...
Remain alert.
Drive them back!
Black Templars are the ones that are kind of... They're one of the more zealot kind of... one of the more zealot chapters. The thing about the Blood Ravens is they're the ones who don't... The Blood Ravens are renowned for being like magpies and taking stuff that doesn't necessarily belong to them. But I do like them. I do like them.
Ground forces, Ultramarines drop pod incoming. Squad regulars making planetfall. Touchdown imminent. Ultramarines, deploy on my mark. Heavy infestation at drop point Validus. Cleanse and purge.
Onward, brothers. Give me the
Your
gun.
orders,
Give me the
Captain.
gun.
Destroy these Chaos forces. I must reach the orbital spire.
Yes, sir. Targets! Target the Chaos Warrior!
Down, you bloat drone or whatever. I think, aren't they called bloat drone? I think they're called. Although I've said that before.
Captain Titus, Squad Solinus reporting in. Manufactorum Narcis is secure.
Very good.
Your orders, Captain.
Contain the Chaos threat here.
Understood.
It was called what? I wasn't paying attention. The Chaos, they got bloat. I think they're called bloat drones. The Nurgle drones that float in the air and kind of. Right, all aboard the Thunderhawk.
Thunderhawk ready for transport, Captain Titus.
I will need all your skill, pilot.
I will take you into the Eye of Terror if you ask it, Captain.
The orbital spire will do for today, brother.
Is that a Blood Raven's butt? Well. Right, let's do it. Hey, I'm glad we got the jump pack back. And the Thunder Hammer. Right, hang on a minute. I'm going to look this up because it's annoying. Yeah, fetid bloat drones. They're to do with Nurgle.
I'll hold here as long as I can, Captain.
No, brother. Rejoin our forces and bring fury to the enemy. This battle is mine alone.
Yes, sir.
Because aren't forgive me, in Darktide, which I still need to play, in Darktide, aren't the main sort of enemies, main enemies in Darktide kind of related to Nurgle? In the multiplayer Space Marine, I tended to play Assault Marines. That being said, I did like Devastator Marines as well. I wasn't very good. The Tactical Marines were not as kind of not as used. Although I tried to master all of the classes. I'm glad in Space Marine 2 there's going to be more than just...
This madness will not stop me, and neither will you.
Wait, is that the lore behind them? I didn't know that. So the Beasts of Nurgle, which are like these big toad things kind of thing, They turn into they turn into the drones after they get sad. That's kind of awesome. Ooh, party right here. Because like I said, there are lore aspects that I've missed because of the lore's ever changing to a degree, except for a few key moments with kind of like the heresy and stuff. Or Acadia again. So I'm out of touch with the lore when it comes to sort of like 8th edition onwards to a degree. I am catching up, but yeah. Yep, they're all happy and jolly as their beast form, and then when they want to play with, and they just want to play with you. Aww.
I've encountered unexpected results. The warp energies affect different species in different ways. Essentially, I can tune this weapon to cause maximum damage to whatever enemy we face. If humans are caught in the blast wave, they will not be harmed. Good news, I suppose. I've not slept in 2 days. The more I use the warp device, the stronger the assault on my psychic shield. I need rest.
Oof. Demons are probably whispering to him in his constantly. Though few know the truth, the putrid demon creatures know Darcblade are in fact metamorph forms. These Nurgles have given into spite and despair.
The dark!
They're not. Oh, sorry to cut you off there, buddy.
The world grows!
I know the world. I am surprised that Titus is freaking using a is using an actual bolt gun in one hand. Kind of badass. Normally you have a bolt pistol, but this is actually a bolt gun.
Your brothers thought the same, traitor. Their corpses lie behind me. Out of fuel.
Damn, we're out of fuel. One of the things I like about Titus is he's not overly arrogant with his kind of beliefs in the Imperium and such. Should probably switch back because I can't use the other weapons unless back to tactical mode. Oh, there's one. Metal gun does not reach, and I missed the shots.
I possess his secrets. The warp device is here. So close. But how can I get to?
I like how the demon had to do a kind of warm-up lap. You know, whilst wearing the skin suit of the Inquisitor. Gotta get used to this. Hang on a minute. I possess his tiny. Oh.
The final glory of chaos! Hold the door! Kill the weak! Clear out! Up each fire!
Come here, traitor. Traitorous. Alright, take care, Decoy. Thank you for dropping by. I think we are getting close to the end now, though. The final showdown is starting.
There is much blood on your hands, Nimrod. For all those you have killed. For Sidonus. And for the Emperor. I will finish this.
Dread gods of chaos, I am Nemeroth, your herald and champion. I have burned 1,000 worlds in your dark names. You challenged me to recover this fragment of your power, and I have done so. The slaves of the false emperor, who dared claim it as their own, lie dead at my hand.
Oh. Yeah, it does want us to do a cutscene with him.
I return your dark relic to you. I offer up this world and all those upon it. I ask for the reward that was promised.
You want to talk to your gods? I will send you to them.
Admitted, Titus. The power of chaos is within you, calling to this relic. Imagine the Ultramarines dominating this galaxy in glorious conquest, with you at their head. Imagine the power you could wield.
As a slave to chaos, nothing you say could tempt me from the path of honor, or from avenging the deaths of my battle brothers.
You are no threat to me now, Ultramarine! Grant me your favor. Corrupt my flesh. Make me demon-kind. Show this fool the true nature of power.
Ow. I pressed the wrong button. Whoops-a-daisy. God damn it. I kind of pressed the wrong button then. I meant to, I don't even know what I meant to do.
Burned 1,000 worlds
Anyway,
in
again.
your dark maze. You challenged me to recover this fragment of your power.
Okay.
And I have done so. The slaves of the false emperor, who dared claim it as their own, lie dead at my hand. I return your dark relic to you.
Okay, we can skip.
You are no threat to me now, Ultramarine! Grant me your favor. Corrupt my flesh. Make me demon-kind. Show this.
Gotta be a bit more aggressive.
Have you looked to the skies lately, Captain Titus? You opened a gateway to the Chaos Realm, Captain. Already, our legions are pouring. The slave of the false emperor was trying to save this planet from one invasion. Instead, he ushered in another.
Hey, come on, he was...
Your pathetic Imperial forces will be scoured clean from this world. Soon, my entire invasion fleet will cross into this reality. Target acquired!
Okay, right. Yeah.
Kill them all!
So far, so good. So far, so good.
Your task is hopeless, Titus. I have... but you have no one. And you will die here, alone. Killing my servants matters little. I am unassailable. The gods of chaos protect me with the very energies of creation.
You forget, Nemeroth. I am no stranger to the touch of the warp.
Okay, shoot him in his demon butt. The thing about Chaos is they do the typical, I know it's cliche, but god damn, they don't freaking talk about their plans a lot.
If it takes 1,000 years, I will rise again and take my vengeance upon your flesh.
They also kind of boast.
Will I find your arms open in welcome? A true son of chaos.
Never!
Punch, punch, punch. I know it's a villain cliche in that, but did Titan just headbutt him? Did you flipping headbutt the demon prince? Oh. Ow. 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 Ah, too tight.
Will you be joining us soon, brother?
Oof. I forgot about the ending. I forgot that's how Nimrod died.
Look there, Ultramarine. You have saved this world.
If he's truly dead, he might have been just sent back to the warp, given that he's a demon now.
I see the Ultramarines are human, after all.
More than you know, Lieutenant.
Still humans, by being as strong as them. Prone to min. Oh, here's the Black Templars. And another Inquisitor. Andros.
The damned Inquisition is here.
His injuries appear chaos inflicted. You are certain of this charge?
Captain Titus has been corrupted by chaos, Inquisitor Thrax.
I am no heretic!
You lie! Only an agent of chaos could withstand such warp exposure.
I sent the demon to oblivion.
But did you have unholy assistance? We must know. You will submit to my authority, Captain, or the Inquisition must conclude that you have corrupted every Ultramarine under your command, not to mention those who stand at your side.
Ignore his threats. Come on.
The Inquisition will destroy you, Mira, and the Ultramarines will be forever dishonored. Leave my brothers and the lieutenant alone. I will come with you. I do not know why I can resist the touch of chaos, but I swear I will discover the truth.
We will discover many truths, Space Marine.
The Codex Astartes leaves no room for doubt.
Oh,
you cannot
touch
touch the
Andros
warp and emerge unscathed.
The Codex Astartes is a set of rules. They guide us, shape us as Ultramarines, teach us to hold duty and honor sacred above all. But how we live with those rules is the true test of a Space Marine. And you have failed.
Planetary invasion contains strategic assets. Unknown status. Quarantined by order of the Inquisitor. Action. Investigate Ultramarines. Despite evidence of heresy. That, ladies and gentlemen, was Space Marine. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my playthrough of Space Marine. It was in memory of someone. But yes, that is Space Marine. Unfortunately, back in 2011, when it was left on a cliffhanger, I think the devs wanted to do a sequel, but unfortunately Space Marine didn't sell as well as they wanted it to. So unfortunately it was put on ice. It was only recently when Focus Home Interactive and Saber Entertainment, is it Saber Entertainment? The current devs picked up the license, picked up the IP, and well, they brought us Space Marine 2, and so we will be playing that soon, tomorrow hopefully, and making guides for it and all that good stuff, because I am in a position where I can cover it now to the extent that I would have liked to have covered this game. And yeah, the asshole Leandros couldn't even look Titus in the eyes after he handed him over certain torture, interrogation that even Space Marine aren't guaranteed. It's rough. Now the thing is, the events of Space Marine 2 take place 200 years after the events of this. That is why Titus is back. Space Marines, for those of you who don't know, are very long-lived. I think Dante of the Blood Angels is like 1,000 years old, and he's like the Grand Master of that chapter. So 200 years is not too big of a stretch for some... I mean, to be honest, it's surprising he's lived that long. Most Space Marines die in combat. So if he's back, he's not a heretic. I'm pretty sure he's not a heretic. He has some sort of warp touch resistance. But yeah, we will find out. We will probably find out more with Space Marine 2 tomorrow. They will probably talk about the backstory in terms of people mistrusting Titus still, maybe. Still thinking he's corrupt. Things like that. He may talk a little bit about what went down during the quote-unquote interrogation. If you notice as well, Titus wears a a seal of the Inquisition on the chain around his wrist in Space Marine 2. Yeah. Yeah, and yes, I am streaming tomorrow. And yeah, Leandros is so naive and so freaking rigid. Like you said, Dragoon, he just saw an Inquisitor go rogue. That an Inquisitor was manipulated not only Titus, but also Leandros himself. And yet he still is moaning and bitching about the captain. This is one of the reasons why Leandros is one of the most hated characters in Warhammer work. I don't think I've met a single person who actually likes him. I mean, Sidonus, I liked Sidonus, the sergeant. He was nice, he was kind, he was understanding, he trusted his battle brothers. Leandros not having that trust, I would not want him covering my back. So yeah, I don't know as to what happens to Leandros. I wonder if Leandros is in Space Marine 2, that would be both good and bad. It would be good because it means that maybe, you know, he saw the error of his ways, or something like that, or that, you know, spoilers. Oh, I'm guessing. I haven't seen any spoilers. I'm just guessing here. Like I said, I've barely even watched the trailers for Space Marine 2. I've just watched a few of the trailers in regards to what the multiplayer classes were and the reveal trailer. So I don't know. I could be mistaken. Leandros could not potentially be in the game, because the other side of the coin is, if he is in the game, there could be an opportunity for revenge on our point. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm just sort of like guessing, making guesswork here, because I'm trying to think. Right, what else? I mean, the thing about Space Marine 2 is it's set. It's based off the 10th edition or 9th edition. You accidentally clicked on a leaked cutscene in Space Marine 2, and it's part of the reason why I'm disappointed. I'm sorry, buddy. That does suck. Was it another person's stream, or was it a YouTube video? It was a clip of someone's playthrough. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm avoiding content. I mean, it's in my favor as well, to be honest, when it comes to guides as such. I think a lot of Space Marine fans are going to be wanting to experience them themselves and not necessarily have things spoiled for them. At least until a few days. I give it the after the weekend. I don't think people after the weekend people might not mind spoilers. That being said, there's also the folks who are not picking it up and getting the more expensive version, early access, and they want to keep their kind of spoilers at a minimum until the 9th, which I still think is stupid that they released these two different. That they split the player base by bringing an early access version. During your many attempts to get Twitch's dark mode to activate, a clip on Twitch's main page played, and so Twitch inadvertently spoiled it for you. But I'm sorry. But anyway, I hope this recap has been entertaining enough, and the playthrough was entertaining enough. I'll put the this playthrough will be going up on YouTube on the Echo Vicarian channel, which I will hopefully be posting more VODs on and playthroughs like that. I want to try to make the VODs and playthroughs kind of more let's play, so they can be more on demand and not kind of I wanted to divide the content in a way. Like these story-based stuff and narrative stuff, I want to kind of present to you in a sort of like clean-cut format, whilst we have the streams that I'll play together with you guys, like we do with Monster Hunter and such, and they'll be on Twitch. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. But yeah, regardless, I'm going to click off of the credits now because I think it's just going various nationalities and there is the multiplayer, but it would have been nice to show you that, but to be honest, we got now which should surpass Space Marines, yeah, by a lot. You're facing the reality that Twitch hates you. You don't even stream on Twitch, and Twitch is trying to deplatform you. Oof. I have very mixed opinions, strong opinions too about Twitch, and but we will see how it works. But yeah, you just go back to the main menu, and then you can. I think can you? No, I thought I was wondering if it unlocked a different difficulty, but no, we did it on hard, which I'm proud of. There is obviously the online mode where you got Space Marine, so you can choose different chapters and stuff like that. Salamanders, for example, or you can make up your entire own one. Legion of Damned, you don't hear about them, Reese. Iron Hands, Black Templar. And you have the Chaos chapters as well. You'll want to do your own one. Iron Warriors, Emperor's Children, who I probably would as the Alpha Legion, Death Guard, Chosen Union. Yeah, there was lots to this game, and I really did enjoy it during my time with it. I did play it primarily on the PlayStation, that's why my level's so low on the PC, but to be honest, I'd rather play it in 60 FPS. But anyway guys, I am going to end and wrap up things here. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough. I hope you enjoyed this retelling of the Space Marine story. And I hope you're excited for more of these kind of videos, and especially Space Marine 2. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you again soon.